guys, back again. I did say that I was going to be very annoying over the next few days because I was obviously really busy at the weekend. So I'm just here to bring you my latest couple of tag bags listed in my Etsy. This one has actually already sold, but this one is still available. So I'm going to show you this one, just so that the person who's bought it can actually see a little bit more detail, because I always like people to be able to see it fully rather than go just by the photos, which are quite limited. So I like them to kind of know what they're getting and make sure they're happy. So obviously I've said before, the tag bags, they're generally always these tag shaped bags made from a file folder. This one's got this lovely ruffle down the bottom, got some faux de monte and this big bow, and then a flower here and a bit of lace, and obviously some stamping going on. I'm going to move this one right out the way while we focus on this one. And they contain a selection of 10 tags. So this one here, this is obviously scrapbook paper. It's got some velvet trim, some lace and a bow at the top, and it's just backed onto file folder. I'm going to try not to kind of be quite so tedious, kind of telling you all the details of the tags, because I'm sure you can kind of see for yourself what's going on in them. I'll just tell you when there's the odd thing that's different. So a bit of sewn pattern paper there and a flower. And I've obviously tried to keep the backs all plain because there are tags, for journaling. Although, as Laura did say, they could easily be used as kind of tuck spots or, gift tags, bookmarks, anything else really. So, just because they're being sold as tags and that's how I'd kind of made them, that's by all means, not how you have to use them. So another one there with this is an image from a vintage book. And it's got a Tim Holtz ticket and some sewn pattern paper again. And again, just plain. This one here, super cute, I think. It's got this gorgeous bird and a stamped image there. And then I just did a little tear in the paper where I've just put kind of a bit of vintage book page behind it. And then I've put a bold pin on there with this acetate stamped image of the bird in the bird cage. That's that one. Then this here is one of my fabric tags. It's got some stamping going on the fabric, and then a denim heart stitched on. It's got some more stamping, another bit of stamped detail there, and a couple of paper flowers, a bit of lace trim and faux de monte down the bottom. A little bit of a kind of velvet tab there and a bow on there, and that's just backed onto some denim. So these look quite nice, I think, kind of used as maybe like a pocket on a page, or just kind of for detail on a page really. So that's that. And then here I've got another tag here, which actually has got a pocket here, so you can pop something in. It's got vintage sheet music and a couple of layered bits and some organza bow. And then here, this is actually the same paper, but kind of the bottom of it, so it's like much darker. And then it's got some vintage sheet music and some butterflies and a bit of book page and some lace trim there and some file folder on the back. And then here there's this is a massively wide tag. It's kind of a short stumpy one. I quite like kind of different shapes and size tags. And this has got some napkin decoupaged on and some stamped images and what have you, and then this really soft net at the top in a bow like that. And then here I've got this huge tag, which again, this is scrapbook paper. It's got some decoupage napkin onto vintage sheet music. It's got a ticket here stamped. And then what I did was actually cut around kind of the napkin so that the ticket kind of stuck in behind the napkin, if you see what I mean. And then I've got a bird here that I've just fussy cut out, and a bird image up here, a cluster of stamps, and then some lace in there. And then the final one in this particular tag bag is this large tag here on file folder, and then it's got various elements layered up, including this vintage book image of these birds. And then it's got some sewn pattern, and then obviously on the back it's kind of just plain coffee stained paper. And then here I've got some ball chain holding on another little teeny tag, just from some scrapbook paper with a little butterfly. So that's tag bag one. As I say, this one actually has already sold, but obviously it's there for you know, the purposes of Chloe really to kind of, you know, see what she's getting and make sure she likes it. And the second one here is very similar on the bag, other than obviously completely different ruffle and flowers, so different kind of colourway. And then opens the same with the twine, and then inside again you've got 10 tags. So we've got the first two, they're a couple of smaller tags. This one's got some sheet music layered up and some just stamped images there, and then it's just got some ribbon. Sometimes handy to have those kind of smaller tags, I find, because quite often actually pockets are not as big as you think, or you know, if you've got a tag with a pocket then it would fit in there. Another one here just with some stamping going on and some flowers on some coffee dyed cardstock. This one here, this is this beautiful napkin decoupaged onto some cardstock, and it's just got some vintage sheet music and this lovely lady that I've fussy cut out from a stamped image, and another stamped image there, and then it's just got some lace trim there as the tab and a file folder. And then this one here, it's just got some scrapbook paper, and actually this is a pocket, so I can kind of demonstrate here. So always handy to kind of have those small tags really. And this is vintage sheet music, stamped image of a ballerina from those Ducrafts musicality stamps. And then this here is a little flower, and then you've just got some ribbon at the top. And this here, I love this napkin. It's just decoupaged onto a vintage book page, and it's got a calendar here just stuck onto there, and a little kind of journaling spot here. It's all been distress inked around the edge, and then it's got a corner kind of tab there and file folder. Then this here again, some more napkin decoupaged onto some sheet music and a couple of layered up images. It's all been distress inked, and again some lace, and then some file folder that it's backed onto. And here we've got, oh, super cute teeny tag, and it's just again some napkin decoupaged onto some sheet music. Got a little heart shaped frame, and that's held with a bulb pin with this teeny tag here, and the back is just plain. And then this one here is some scrapbook paper. It's got one of those lovely vintage birds, or you know, not a vintage bird, I'm sure it's not a vintage bird, a bird images from the vintage book, and some vintage sheet music, Dream a Little Dream, and it's got a butterfly there and a journaling spot and a bit of lace, and then a lace tab at the top, and again put onto that sheet music, not sheet music, sorry, file folder. And then here, this is some literally sheet music, and here what I've done is laminated a printable image into obviously a laminating sheet, and then I've stitched around it onto the sheet music, which has been backed onto some coffee dyed paper, so it's kind of, yeah, a shiny kind of tag, which I really like the different textures. So that's that one, and it's just got a fabric tab at the top and a bit of lace trim. Love that one. And then this one here in this gorgeous teal colour, it's got some vintage sheet music, a couple of stamped images, a bit of a printable, and then just half a butterfly stuck on there for detail, and some stamped details around on the corners, bit of lace trim, and backed on again to the file folder. So that's your 10 tags there. So hope you liked them, and obviously this one hasn't sold, so this one is for sale in my Etsy shop. I will be coming back hopefully later on today with the kits that I've listed this weekend. I have got 1, 2, 4 of them, so I've had a really kind of busy weekend, but I've actually been doing quite a few videos now this morning, so this is my 3rd one, so I should bring these to you later on. But yeah, I should be hopefully doing a video later on today or possibly tomorrow of these particular kits, so stay tuned. So I hope you liked it all, and if you did, can you give us a thumbs up please? That would be fab, thank you. Again, just want to thank you all for your supporting my channel and my shop recently. That's really amazing. I'm thinking at the moment about what to do as a giveaway. I'd like to do an 800 subscriber giveaway, and I'm almost there. I think it was about 780 yesterday. So yeah, kind of I'm just thinking now of ideas really for a nice giveaway to say thank you very much to you all for my you know, for your support on my channel. So yeah, thank you very much, and keep watching again, if that's all right, kind of when I come back to you with yet another video. So thanks again, and have a lovely day. Thanks, bye.